good evening, and a very warm welcome. You're watching Ideal World, and man alive, we've got not one special person in the studio tonight. No, work husband is here. Yanis is here. But we've also got a very special guest back for the second time only ever in 2 weeks with what I think is going to be a game changer for Christmas. If you wanted to make this Christmas truly magical, if you want to create those moments that will grow and that people will remember, if you're looking genuinely for a way, and we have this problem almost every day in our house with how do you bond with your kids if you're in a very happy position and you're multi-generational and you're trying to connect grandparents with grandchildren and they're glued to their screens, we have this solution coming up in the studio this evening. Not one or two or three, but something for everyone. For the second time in 2 weeks, backed by popular demand. Yes, Yanis is here, and thanks to Yanis, we have Josh.
Hey, thank you.
Welcome back. Now, award-winning games.
Award-winning games.
Bring families together, bring the fun.
We are gonna have some fun. So
we're gonna have some fun. Joanne hasn't played the games, and we made sure she wasn't allowed to play the games because I did this with Jeremy a few weeks ago, and he absolutely loved it. We're going to do the same with you.
Yes.
And it's funny because we kind of talked to Joanne about the principle of the Happy Puzzle Company and the games. You've already fallen in love with it. How do children spell love?
Time.
Right? It's spending time. I know you are so enthused about taking us away from the screens and, getting time together, right? Getting people off their phones, off their tablets.
Half of the stuff that the kids are involved in and the games that they play, I don't even understand. I mean, I can't make my fingers work in that, and I just want to be away from that and together and connected. And it seems like everything that Josh has brought us, and it very much, Yanis, you've had a lovely part to play in this.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad that we're together here this evening.
I'm just going to say that what we're about to show you is my favorite game of all time. Now, if you are a regular viewer to Ideal World, I'll never lie to you, none of us will. Genuinely, so I've worked with the Happy Puzzle Company in the past. I fell in love with the games. The Genius Square, which we're going to start with, is my favorite game of all time. Now, one of my bugbears, and you might relate to this, how annoying is it when you get a new game and you have to read through the instructions, everyone's waiting to play, and then you're like, okay, so I think we do this, and someone has to have this, and you have to have that, and
oh, Dad, I'm bored
Yeah,
already.
exactly. Like, what? You just want a game. You get out the box, you're going to start playing. It's quick play. So let's say you've got a free 10, 15 minutes. You can play together. It's about bringing the family together. We're going to put the details of the Genius Square XL. We've got two versions of this. So we've got the larger version, and then we've got a slightly smaller version.
The original and the XL.
Exactly.
Now you said something to us in our production meeting, Josh. You were saying the XL, if we bring the price here. Now, how much is it on your website?
So I can't believe this. So actually, if you go onto our own website, you will pay more than you will if you get it today. There's no better reason to get ordering today.
$7.50. Only difference, and we can just show you. So difference between the regular and the XL. This is size of the regular,
and
so
this is about 17 centimeters squared versus 24 centimeters squared. The gameplay is exactly the same.
I've got the regular, but I can see the appeal of the XL. If you want something a little bigger, if you've got dexterity issues, great. Should we talk about the premise? Because there'll be a lot of viewers watching right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Genius Square,
Everyone's
what is
watching this. Everyone wants to play.
All right.
This is...
Now, before you get into it, I was going to say, I want to get in the game. I want Josh to explain it to you. Now, the point is the XL is here, $29.99. It is available. You will find it on the web. But because it absolutely flew out, I hope you don't mind, because it'll blow people's head. When you see this, you're going to want it. Get ready, get ordering already. Should we give the details for the original?
Yeah, let's do it.
Just
but you
because
will be able
I
to find
want
the XL on our website. So
it's all there. It's all available. Speak to the team. They'll help you out. Right. Over to you, Josh.
Shall I tell you about the award-winning Genius Square? So this is multi-award winning. This has won awards in America. This has won awards in Australia, all across Europe. Toy of the Year awards, Made for Mum awards, Top Toy awards. It's sold over 3 million copies, and I guarantee, mark my words, within 3 years, this will be a staple in everyone's homes. Like Monopoly, like Trivial Pursuit, everyone's going to own one of these, and it is simple and it is great, and I'm going to show you how to play.
Come on then, I see he's taken his pieces off, so
he's already started. I'm trying to explain the rules. Janice can't wait to play. There are 62,208 possible combinations.
62,000. 5,208.
Okay.
And that's what you get with this challenge.
That's a lot of ways you can solve this.
It's a lot of challenges, okay? Yeah. Each challenge should take anywhere sort of between 30 seconds to about a minute and a half. Inside your pack, you get 2 game boards. You get 2 sets of blockers, you get 2 sets of pieces, and you get 1 set of dice.
But if you have multiple packs at home, I bought 2 sets of the Genius Square, so we have 4 boards. You can mix and match. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to play with the regular. Joanne, I know you've got the XL there, and I think Josh is going to play with the regular. So
are you going to play with the regular?
Yeah,
okay, now I just want to let you know, if you were going to go to the website, just, for the sake of it, look, I look like I've got a Father Christmas hat on. If you go to Josh's website right now, there it is, $34.99. Now, our XL price, as you well know, is not $34.99. You can speak to the team for that right now on our call number, or you can go to the website. But this is the details on your screen right now. That is the Genius Square right now, $19.99. Did you see we've got free P&P?
Free P&P, look at the flexies.
That's what I was hoping you'd notice. £5. Wow. So if you want to send one right now to your grandsons, you want to send one to your, I know who I want to send this to. My nephews, I was telling you before, I was immediately just like, this is what my nephews need.
Let's set up the board.
Let's show you how it
works.
It
works. It is a great price, yeah.
Let's give it a go, because we charge for postage on our websites. You save money here, you save on delivery fees. Let me show you how we play.
Okay, go.
So as you said, the premise is exactly the same. Very, very simple, okay?
Are we racing? Oh, boys.
Let me show you what we do. First of all, I'm going to roll the dice. Stage 1, roll the dice. Now, you don't need to roll the dice if you were playing with your own set. You can, but you'll just follow my coordinates, given it's just a slightly larger version. Okay. And when you roll the 7 dice, it's going to give you 7 different coordinates. And the first task is to place your blockers.
The blockers are the round
of the 7 coordinates.
Now,
for you, I'm just going to turn yours round. So it's
yes, please.
Facing it. So we're going to start off by putting a blocker in A6.
Yep.
We're going to put a blocker in B1. We're going to put a blocker in E5. We're going to put a blocker in E3. Then we've got A4, E1, and D2.
Okay.
So we've placed our blockers in our corresponding locations. Now, it's worth noting that for the 62,208 possible combinations, there is always a solution.
Always, no matter where they go.
Always solution.
Okay.
Just to tell you, by the way, and the reason why I can back this up is because there was a mathematical program that we created, we developed with a professor at Birkbeck University.
Already busy.
And it ran every possible combination. It took, guess how long? 24 hours
for a
to
computer.
Verify
for a computer.
That every single combination was solvable.
I thought you were going to say it was like seconds. 24 hours. So
Think
that
how many-
really
but
is.
think how much
that's
data
how
it's
many-
processing. Let's get going.
Okay.
I'll show
It's a
everybody,
simple
okay?
race, okay? What we need to do is we need to fit our pieces.
Well, Joanne, wait. You've got to wait for us
Yanis,
to
I think you might have gone wrong somewhere in one of the
Okay, cross-check,
one of the
Yanis.
pieces.
maybe
A4
this
and
should look the
6.
same as mine.
A4 and 6.
A4 and 6, yeah.
B1.
Yeah.
D2.
Oh, D2 is right.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
ours all
Okay,
looks
thanks.
the same
Good spot.
now.
Okay.
It's simply a race. First one to fit all their pieces wins. Ready, steady, go. I'd like to start with some of the more difficult pieces.
I
The
just
yellow
think-
and the red
I
ones
just
are
think you are-
slightly more difficult. Or I should have probably put that one there. Always a combination. People just see these differently. I mean, this one's actually quite a difficult level. Probably should have started with this one here.
Got it.
Oh,
Yanis, you done?
Favorite ever game.
go.
I love this game. Right, while they're doing this, let me explain. I genuinely mean this. This is my favorite game of all time. My wife play it together. Oh, well, we used to, before kids, we used to play it regularly. This is an opportunity to get your family off their phones, off their screens. If you have little ones,
done it
as a
already.
family, let's say 2.4 kids, so 2 kids, 2 parents, you can play. You can play by yourself as well. It's not about... Wow.
So happy! I'm so happy! I was so worried I was going to be lost.
And have you noticed we solved it in different ways?
Let's have a look.
So we've
And I
approached it
haven't
in a
solved it
different
Oh,
way.
come on, Josh,
There you
solve
go.
it.
We can get this done.
Come on, Josh.
It is the fact that there is, as a game, this isn't about trivia. You know, sometimes you play a game and
that's
it's
good,
like,
that's good.
who was born in 1962, blah, blah. It's not about that. Anybody can play this, but not
yes,
only
you got
can
it, you got it,
anybody
you got
play
it.
this,
No, I
it's
don't.
working your brain. What did you,
Yeah.
mentioned it earlier on, Joanne, you were saying it's about brain, you said something, I was like, yeah, that's exactly it. brain
mental
workout.
agility.
Mental agility.
So, because the thing is, we're really good, aren't we, at working out our bodies, but how do we work out our brains? I love this. This gets you in. Oh, well done.
I've come in last, but I did it.
But you did it well done.
We're
but
all
you
winners.
persevered.
We're all winners.
You did, and the thing is, we've all done it, and everybody did it differently.
Exactly.
Look, we all did it. I think that is so good, isn't it? Now, for £5, free postage and packaging. Do you hear noise?
Yeah, I'm hearing noise. I mean, I think we're just playing out VT that's coming through at the moment.
Oh, it's the kids behind us.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
There's
Okay.
some noise of
There you
the
go.
kids behind us, the
a
Genius
bit of a
Square
play.
there.
Oh, nice, having fun. I mean, look.
And,
This is it. It's
and
all
can
about
I just
fun.
say, you can go for more than one. Like, if you're thinking, oh, everybody's going to be fighting to have this, you could do 2 sets, you could do 3 sets, you know what I mean? Like, because you get 2 boards in each set.
If you have 2
don't
members of
you?
your family, I would go for a couple of sets here.
Yeah.
All right, should we have another game?
Yeah.
Should we have
Let's
another
start
game?
again. Whilst we're setting these up and rolling the dice and all of that, let me tell you, during lockdown,
Yeah.
we had letters from people who said we bought a copy for us and we bought a copy for our grandparents who live the other side of the world or up north, and we would play on Zoom. And you can do that because it is that easy. You can play with family members everywhere. It connects people. It's creating screen-free fun, social connections, and you can do that on Zoom or Teams. So you can do it in person like
And
we're
it's
doing
nice.
now.
Everyone can find a different solution to this. Everyone can play this, and it's just a quick and easy game. Pick up, get playing. All right, let's go.
Exactly, right. So I've rolled the
Okay,
dice, so let's
come on.
do
A5.
A5, F1,
F1,
B2 and B4.
B2, B4, B4, haha.
F3, F4.
F3, F4. Ooh. And what else have we got?
And B5.
Now, there's
finally.
always a solution.
Always a
Okay,
solution.
so there's always a solution. Now,
Do you
I
want a
wanted
tip?
to
Do you want a
say,
tip?
go ahead.
Go for the harder.
You and I
areas
both
first.
did that
Yeah,
to start
that's-
off with, do the
Yeah.
tricky pieces.
Go
Yeah.
for the hardest one first. I think the red one's the hardest,
Okay.
but we've set them up. Should we give it a go?
Yeah,
Let's
do
give it a go. Come on, guys. Now, I was just going to say, I love this combination of going for the like a set with the bigger, the XL,
Yeah.
and a set with the smaller ones. And you know why? Because we've got Grandad Sandy coming, which is my husband's granddad. So he's our daughter's great granddad. And I know that in terms of dexterity, he really will benefit from having the bigger
Absolutely.
set.
And I've won this one, by the way.
Oh, well
From
done
last
you.
to first.
There
Last
you
to
go.
first,
Come on,
winner,
Jonas.
winner, chicken dinner.
It's a,
Absolutely. With the XL version, if you've got dexterity issues, the pieces are just chunkier. The gameplay is exactly the same. When we did this with Jeremy the other week, he made quite a good point, which was he'd actually get 2 sets. He would have the XL version for his home, and he'd have the smaller version as his travel set. Because look at it, there's very few pieces. You can take this away on a plane, you can take this away. If you're going away for Christmas, you take this away with you, pack it away in your suitcase, very light, very simple.
I would take this everywhere with me because the thing is, I
so much
so
fun.
love having this because we need an alternate to cards. We've got a card game, and our daughter, she's literally unbeatable now. There's our favorite. We play rummy, and nobody can beat her now. She's just that good. We can't beat her. We can't beat her at chess. All right. So now this would be amazing.
It is so much fun. I mean, think about this. On Christmas Day.
Yes, please. When the
gift this
turkey's
to
running
someone.
really late.
Well, exactly. So, you know what? Inevitably, the turkey's going to be running late. The Yorkshire puddings haven't risen. You want to get a game out that you can play with the family, but you don't want to put them in front of the TV for hours. What do you get out? You get out your copy of the Genius Square. And if you get multiple sets, you can play with 4 people. I mean, we've run competitions where we've had sort of 20 to 30 people play simultaneously.
I love
and it's
that.
fantastic.
20 or 30 people, think about that. Imagine if you want to do that unifying thing. And you know what I love about this? You said about Zoom. We always have a family Zoom quiz, which my sister and my nephew run every year. But the little kids, because we've now got from age 4 all the way up to age 89 in our family.
Right.
So we've got a really broad thing. The 4-year-olds always get left out of the quiz.
Yeah.
We could have ordered don't.
See,
Resilience, don't you dare give up, Yanis.
I did
I'm
a
very
quick
sad.
calculation before. Each one takes approximately a minute. There are 62,208 possible combinations. So for $19.99, if you could roll every set
So
of combinations, it
we
would
are
take
busy
you
here.
43 days to solve every
43
possible
days.
combination.
If it took how long?
So if you were to roll the dice and every single dice roll, you got a different combination out for 62,000, which is obviously impossible.
Yeah.
You'd never roll each one. But if you did, it would take you 43 days to solve every
Doing one a
challenge.
minute.
Doing approximately 1 minute. So
Wow.
if you were prepared not to
43
sleep, not
days.
to celebrate Christmas, not to work, do anything,
It's
for
a great game.
$19.99 and no postage, you get 43 days worth of fun.
But
Let me
how
just tell me-
addictive is this
Oh
going
my
to be
God.
as well?
Let me
I
tell
just
you
love
my,
it.
my experience. By the way, very, very
Let's
busy.
go
Lots
again,
of names.
Josh,
I
let's go again.
apologise that
Yeah,
we
come
haven't
on,
been
let's go
reading these
again.
out. So my experience of this, I discovered the Happy Puzzle Company at another channel I was working on. I'm so glad we're able to bring you the Happy Puzzle Company here. So when I first discovered the Happy Puzzle Company, we were preparing for the show, and myself and another presenter, we were doing 12-hour days at a previous channel. And we played this. We weren't on air for 12 hours, but we were in the building. We're in the building for 12 hours. So myself and another one of the presenters played it all day
Okay,
in the
go.
green room. We couldn't stop, and it was so addictive. I fell in love with it. That day after doing the show, I ordered a set for myself. I then went, it would have been a few weeks later, I ordered a second set so we could play with my parents. This was before kids, so myself and my wife, we were visiting my parents for Christmas. We played it all day Christmas Day. You are going to do this. It's going to arrive in time for Christmas. And Christmas, the holiday season, is a time when we invariably do like to play games. How many arguments are there over games? You know, certain games out there that take hours and hours and hours and hours. You commit the whole day. This is great because it's pick up and play. Very quick, a lot of fun. You want to stop, you can stop. You want to stop playing again, you can stop playing again. But you're going to get the whole family playing. Think about your Boxing Day, New Year's Eve, whatever it might be. If you are visiting family or family are coming around to you, it's just you and your partner or you by yourself. It's a game that is addictive. I really like the fact it works your brain as well. And so it's fun, it's engaging. It's like Tetris, if you all remember the Tetris, but in a different way. You've got similar shapes, so we can relate to it that way. Arthur, well done. Mary, Margaret, remember, if you want to go for the Excel version, slightly larger version that Joanne's playing on, that's on our website. We have it at a price beating the Happy Puzzle Company themselves. Their website, $34.99, and you pay PMP. Our website, $29.99, and we give you flexies, and we give you free PMP. I give you my word. My word, you get this home, you are going to love it. It is my favorite game of all time. Genuinely.
How good
genuinely.
is that? That's big endorsement because
But it
I
is
know
my
you're really
favorite
into
game
this,
of all
aren't you?
time, yeah.
I know, this is so addictive, it's so fun. And look, this is the first time Joe's seen it. We've been on air 10 minutes or something. You could explain the rules, couldn't you?
Oh, totally.
Because, you know,
and I love that
I'm
about
a parent,
this.
right? And on Christmas Day, there's two things I really dislike. Number one, getting a toy or a gift and then spending hours building it and constructing it and whatever. And number two is getting a gift and having to spend ages trying to learn the instructions and relay it to my
frustrating,
son.
yeah.
So
and then every time you get that game out, you're having to remind yourself of the rules.
Exactly.
It's a setup.
And
Okay,
you
so you
start
get these and
fighting
that.
over. You start fighting over what the rules were and the interpretation of the rules.
There's one particular game. What's that? Look, there's lots of games out there, but Monopoly. How many arguments has that caused over? And do you know what it is? It's when you start to do the buying and selling.
Yep.
Every time. So Monopoly is a game, and we're not knocking Monopoly, but Monopoly is a game that you have to commit hours to play. And normally at the end, there's like 2 players left. Everyone else is bored to tears. This is a game where we are going to pick up really easily. You'll learn the rules within a minute. Look, what we do, roll the dice, put the blockers in, get going. That is it. If you know somebody that loves their sort of puzzle game, you know, sort of like cryptic crosswords, anything like that. But again, I've got to stress, it is not a game where you need general knowledge. Because that's another thing. I don't like a game where it's so detailed that my general knowledge is okay. I know some people who love to go to pub quizzes. They're really hot on their general knowledge. I want a game that anybody can play.
Ones.
Yeah.
The thing is, Giannis, for me with this is that it's the whole, it's everybody, it's the whole
got a version
family.
we got a version for the little ones as well, by the way. So if you love this, Josh very kindly actually has just gifted me the Bee Genius, which we're going to show, because my little boy's 4 tomorrow. So Archer's going to be 4 tomorrow, and I'm going to gift it to him. It's brilliant, and that's very kind. Thank you. All right, look, we're only going to give you 2 more minutes on this, purely because we've got a lot more games to share.
This is for ages 6 to adult, but look, you get 2 sets in a pack, right? So you get the 2 boards. But you can have so much fun. Joanne's just having so much fun playing on her own.
I just want to get it
You
done.
don't need to use the 2 sets. This is one of the...
Play it by yourself. Just to say, I have at home, or my wife and I, we've got the regular version. I love the regular version. The thing with the regular version, you can also take it, because it's compact size, you can take it away, you can play it on trains, you can play it on planes, brilliant game to play on a plane, on a train, in a caravan, so you can take it away with
Sound
you.
like you want to break
but
into song there for a second.
Equally
Take
fantastic
it on
to
a
have at
plane,
home.
take it on a train.
I see the argument for going for the XL, and if you love this premise and you think this is the game for you, the XL is definitely worth considering as well. And we have got a fantastic price on the XL, so a market beating. We're even beating the Happy Puzzle Company on there. Well done to Ravinda, Helen, Rose, Sharon, Linda, Sally, and so many more of you. You are going to love this, and I want you to think about, if you think about us at Christmas, if you are playing this over the Christmas period, please remember this show. Let us know next time Joanne, myself, or Josh are on. Let us know how you got on. You have got fans across the globe for the Genius.
This has won awards across the globe. So this is big in America, this is big in Australia. You don't sell 3 million copies without being a
3
million. He never mentioned that to me.
Over 3 million copies sold worldwide.
Oh my
Our tagline for this is this the cleverest game ever invented? And I don't know what your answer is, but seriously,
it's very
any
cool.
game that can be explained in 3 simple steps: roll the dice, position the blockers, race the face, place the pieces, has got to be a winner.
Oh, I can't believe it. They're making me stop.
So simple.
Well, that's okay. Still so many of you coming in. Janet, John, Margaret, Christine, and so many more.
I tell you what, just because I think this is so good and this is so unmissable and it's £5, and if you're thinking, what am I going to, and I say £5, £5 on FlexiPay. There are 4 FlexiPays, spreading the cost of Christmas, guaranteed Christmas delivery, free postage and packaging. I can...
This is your game for Christmas or Boxing Day, I promise you.
Shall we just, because there is this cute clip of film that Bradley has very kindly put in the screen behind us. We're going to, because do you see what's happened here, Jakey? Do you see what's happened here? And the list just keeps going on, and Joseph and Dolores and Sharon. So just to give all of that lot a chance to get their orders through, how about we let you watch the clip of film, and we'll let Josh set up another one of his awesome games, because there is still much more to see.
See you in a minute. Hello everybody and welcome back. So we're going to introduce you to a game now that you've not seen before on Ideal World. This is bringing the premise of Genius. So you saw the Genius Square. This is Be Genius. This is for younger members of your family. Now, full disclosure, during our production meeting, I said to Josh that I was actually going to be buying this for my 4-year-old Archer. He's turning 4 tomorrow. Josh very kindly has given me one to take as a present for him tomorrow, which is very kind of you, Josh. Tell you why I want to get this, and this is really important. Any parent at home now, if you can relate to this. My 4-year-old, we bought him a tablet, and I thought we wanted to stick with educational games, but there's something about tablets, TVs, draws kids in. And then you find as a parent, you've kind of opened Pandora's box, and they're always reaching for the tablet. I want to give him a game that's going to work his mind, help him with problem solving. It's teaching as you go, but the best part, it's going to be fun. And we'll explain, because this is fantastic. Now we've got to think about presents for little ones in our life. Get them off their tablets, get them off their screens. So,
exactly.
What's the premise behind Be Genius?
Right, so let me just give you a small backstory. So the Genius Square, which we've just seen, is for ages 6+, and that has been on the market for a number of years, and we had lots of people contact us saying, my 4-year-old loves it, my 3-year-old loves it. They don't necessarily position the pieces exactly where they like to, but they like to fit the pieces in. So we thought we'd develop a game which is the same premise and fits in with our Genius collection, but is for younger children. So this is for ages 3 to 8, okay? And with this, there are 46,000 possible
Oh, just the
combinations.
46,000.
Just the
easier.
46,000, but it is
but
much
always
easier.
a solution. Like with the other game, there is
Always
always
a-
a solution. So as long as you put the blockers in via the dice,
Exactly.
they work a little bit different.
Isn't
don't
that
they?
clever though? Because Josh said to you when we had a production meeting, and we were already busy for this, and we literally haven't shown you how to play. In our production meeting, Joanne, you were looking at the game, just getting a feel for it, and you're putting blockers in. And Josh said to you, that might not work if you haven't rolled the dice. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
That it only works if you roll the dice
So
all
you
those permutations.
can't just randomly put the blockers
Yeah.
in. You have to have rolled the dice.
Yeah,
So it is
it's
that
a very,
two-step.
very, very clever game. Now, this is Be Genius. It's so sweet, okay? So, unlike the Genius Square, the premise is you've got your bees and you've got your queen bees. Now, the first thing to note is that with this set, you only get one. You only get one board, one set of pieces, one set of
And
dice,
that was
etc.
quite deliberate, wasn't it?
Exactly, and that was deliberate. So the reason why you only get one board is because we don't want this to be a competition. We don't want this to be a race. We don't want to demoralize kids by having a winner and a loser. What we want to do is we want to develop their skills, develop their problem solving, their hand-eye coordination, give them some confidence, make them persevere, and we do that by only having one board, so they're not feeling kind of left and lost out if they're the loser and they haven't solved it as quickly as their
Everything you're
friend.
saying now as a parent is just absolute elixir to the ears. You're thinking,
Yeah.
wait a second, this is great. This is actually going to teach them, and it's going to be fun.
And build that concentration, sticking with something because they're
Yeah.
enjoying it. And they're
Exactly.
not just getting, because they talk about the dopamine hits that the kids get from watching the screens, but they're not actually exercising or engaging their brains.
Yep.
This is getting, doing
So-
all those good fine
And this is
motor
it. So if you
skills.
like this, you're going to build up.
Right.
So you're going
How
to get
does
this, you're going to get the Genius Square. This is, again, very, very simple.
How does this work then?
So we've got our blockers, and all of them have bees on, except for one blocker, which has got a queen bee on.
Okay.
And that queen bee is going to sit right in the center of the board, because there's a space with a crown on,
Yeah.
and I'm going to put that one there.
Right.
So with this, you get your 6 dice. So I'm going to roll the dice here, and it works in the same way as the Genius Square, but rather than having lots of different coordinates, you'll place it based on the color. So here we've got the number 1
Yeah.
in green, so you'll place one of your blockers on the green 1. You've got an orange 3. So,
Okay.
Jan, if you can help me. So we've got
Where's
a
orange
place on
3?
the orange
Oh,
3
yes,
there.
straight
Yeah,
on
there
it,
you go.
yeah.
You've got a yellow 3 and a red 2.
Okay, so we did yellow 3 there.
And
and red 2.
I can see the red
And then
2
we've
is
got
over
a
there.
Blue 5 and a purple 6.
Blue 5 and purple 6.
Right next door.
There you
Where's
go.
the final
There's the
blocker?
final
There
block.
you
It
go.
turned upside down.
Boom.
Okay.
All right.
There we've set up our board in the same way we've done with the Genius Square.
Okay.
And
This
then
is
it's
good with
quite
numbers.
Very,
'cause
very
with
simple.
Archer, I remember him teaching numbers, and we're looking for everywhere to say, look, how you walk past house numbers. What's that? So now we've got the numbers.
And
Exactly.
colours. Colour
Colours,
is really good.
yeah.
And the thing is a lot, and there was that quite frightening thing that came out last week in the news about how many 4-year-olds are going to school and they're not really ready for school because they don't know how to say their words properly and put the associations together because, kids should be at that stage by
So
the
the
time they're
kids
good. So this is a lovely way
going
to
to
Exactly.
encourage that.
Saying words with American accent as well, because they're watching so much stuff.
So much
on
TV.
Yeah, my kid does that. So what this helps with is hand-eye coordination, problem-solving,
Fine motor
dexterity.
skills.
Now, the one thing you'll probably notice when you have a look at the pieces, the shapes are a lot simpler.
Yeah.
So you haven't got the T-shaped pieces, you haven't got the L-shaped piece, and that's why this one's much simpler to solve, because this is for 3 to
Now
8.
we can
so
put them anywhere. We
you
doesn't
can
matter about the
put
colours
them anywhere.
now?
So now you've put the blockers in, it doesn't matter where you put the
Okay.
rest of the pieces. The colours don't matter. So Joanne,
No,
if
I
I
can't
give
help
you these
myself, I just
pieces,
love
there you go, fit the rest of the pieces in.
Oh, well, try. I
So
think you should say the word
yeah,
try.
if you own the Genius Square, if you own the Genius Star, which is coming up, and you've got a younger child, a grandchild that you want to get a product for, this
forget
is
that
it,
one.
okay? Because this is going to introduce them to the Genius
Oh,
family.
they get bitten
And
by the Genius bug.
once you've been bit by, that's it, I like that. Once you've been bit by the Genius bug, you will not want out.
Yay! I
There you
managed
go.
to a
So
big
it's-
game for a 3 to 8-year-old. Go
It's
me!
more, and one thing you'll notice, this is more achievable when you're building up. So whereas the Genius Square, obviously there is an
good.
element of challenge here. This is, yes, it is challenging for younger ones, but it's teaching them about colours, it's teaching them about numbers,
Oh, let's go,
it's
Dean, come on.
teaching them
There you go.
about
Take the
problem
piece out.
solving as well, but it is achievable for them. It's designed for younger members. So again, I'm going to stress, any parents, any grandparents, any aunts or uncles watching right now, £6.67 today, your first flexi payment, and you're going to be getting a game that's going to get them off their tablets, get them off their mobile phones, and get them learning, getting them having fun. Sit down with them, help them out. If they like jigsaws, with something we're trying to get Archer into, he's been doing it for a little while now, but he likes us to sit with him and help him out. So this is something kids could do. You don't even need to be with them. If you want to have them sat at a table and just going through them, help maybe play the blockers out, and then leave them to it. See how long it takes them to do it. It's not about competition now. It's about them developing their own skills, their own knowledge, their own product, their own problem-solving skills. Well done to Norma. I really do feel, as a parent, getting Archer, my son, a game that he's going to enjoy, that's going to be engaging, it's going to be fun, but he's actually learning and doesn't realize he's learning it, because this is that spatial awareness. You think about IQ tests, this is the kind of thing you'd be doing on IQ test. It's so good for the brain.
And when you're transposing shapes, that's something that my daughter's actually struggled with quite a lot in mathematics, and I think this would have been really useful for that as an exercise, you know.
Do you know what, we get a lot of letters and emails from customers.
I'm sure
and
you do.
You know what, the age range for this product, 3 to 8, a core chunk of that were children who spent a year or a year plus being homeschooled during lockdown, and we actually know that vital skills weren't developed in the same way they would have done if they were in school, because they were doing this from home. And people write to us and they say they love these games because they help develop some of these key skills, spatial awareness, problem solving, that they missed out in schools. And this is all about learning through fun. Okay, so you can get them in front of the textbooks and you can get them doing things on the computer.
Very dry, isn't it?
But it's not as fun. This is fun, it's hands-on, it's educational.
Busy. Well done to Beverly, well done to Janet, well done to Bernadette. What I love about this, and I've noticed this with Archer, my son, he'll have a tablet and we try to direct him towards educational games. So there's games where they're learning, they're drawing and all of that, but invariably he's got the option to put on a video, he can watch shorts and stuff. And then you see his face change and they kind of zone out and they just watch. It's very passive. Here, it's doing something that's going to be engaging. I've got no problem with screen time to everything, you know, in moderation. But I'd rather he sit down and do something like this. Or if you're looking for something to do with them, as a grandparent, as a parent, as an auntie and uncle, anyone with little kids, this is so nice to sit at a table and say, okay, we're going to do something together now. Talk me through. Tell me about the numbers. So first step, we work on our numbers. Let's find the numbers. Let's find the colors. So numbers, colors, we block it out. And then together, we start building up. One thing I've noticed, when Archer achieves something, his face, it's very subtle, but you really see the sense of achievement that he's done something. Instill it in them early. And this, I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but I really was happy. I would have happily bought this game for him because I want to instill those virtues in him.
As a parent, that kind of cheer, that sense of achievement that you see in your child when they solve something like that, is there anything better?
And also you're getting it again and again and again, and you're doing something and you're fine-tuning. I know how many grandparents are watching right now. I know our regulars are out there, maybe frustrated aunts and uncles. I have to say I had a lot of sighing, a lot of tutting from grandparents and from siblings, you know, who didn't have children when we had our kids. My sister, I've got two sisters, the three of us, and you know, 2 of us had babies very close together, and 1 did not. And the point is, if you don't have kids, you don't really understand, and so then you're sort of like, well, why is that happening, and why can't they? And you know, where is the concentration? And it's quite frustrating when the kid is just glued. I want to say something else here. Mother's Day this year for me was a disaster. Do you want to know why?
Okay.
No, I'm going somewhere with this. So the people on the table next to me had a gorgeous little girl, so beautiful. I mean, honestly, like out of a picture book. But they brought her into the little, like, it was a tea room. I mean, it was nothing very fancy, but it was a tea room where we were all having our sort of afternoon tea. And they brought her in, and I had to listen to, on Mother's Day, Peppa Pig at full volume. And she couldn't, the second that Peppa Pig was not on, other programs are available, obviously, the child wailed in that. There was nothing that they could do that would engage her. And the grandmother actually got up and left.
Their grandmother?
The grandmother on their table. I mean, never mind the fact that I had it full volume, you know, to me. But because the thing is like, what do you do? What can I do? They were trying to show rattles. They were, you know what I mean? And this kid was like a little kid. She could speak. But she's literally sitting there like this. And I don't want to seem like back and being critical of somebody. But when you're trying to have time together, this is the kind of thing that, you know, if people are talking that, a child could easily be solving and doing, you could just dip
I know
in and add,
exactly
you know
what you mean.
Patience as well. And also the issue is with, and this is what we found, we've actually stopped Archer. I'm going to sound, not trying to sound virtuous, we're trying to stop him watching certain things on YouTube because they're very quick cuts and they're very short attention, and it's not helping with their attention span. Something like this is allowing them to focus on something for a longer period, as opposed to just watching quick videos, next video, like social media. We get addicted to quick, instant fix. This is allowing us to actually go on a journey. Very busy on this. What we are going to have to do is give you some time to buy, because time's going on and we've got lots more games to share.
Well, listen, we are going to step it up now. So we showed you the amazing, the bestseller, the Genius Square. I mean, have to have, right? Then we showed you the Genius Square XL, so with the slightly bigger pieces. Brilliant, because those are fantastic. Over 62,000 combinations or puzzles to solve. But wait for it. We then showed you for the younger people, so we don't miss out anybody, 3 to 8. Now we're going to take it to the brain boxes. We're going to take it to the extreme puzzlers. We're going to take it to the people who are just, you know, they don't sleep less, they, you know, eat more, you know, they could take their liquor better, you know, those people that are just a little bit, they're a little bit more.
You're going to love this. So think about those people in life. It might be yourself, but someone who loves their cryptic crosswords, Sudoku, training their brain, because this is a step up in difficulty. So Genius Square is classed in difficulty rating as...
Yeah, so it's worth noting that actually we've given them a Genius level out of 5. So Genius Square is 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
B Genius is 1 out of 5.
Okay.
Now we are taking it a step up to 4 out of 5. And if you thought 62,208 possible combinations was difficult,
wait for this.
165,808 possible different combinations with this, with an added twist.
This is a puzzle. You know, sometimes you can get puzzles, and once you've completed it, you've completed that puzzle. This is a puzzle that every time you do it, you're going to find different combinations. So imagine having a puzzle. You know, you think about Rubik's Cubes and different things. You know, it's a puzzle. You've completed it. Here, different permutation every time.
Would you say it's the gift that keeps on giving?
I think that's a lovely way to put it. And keeps challenging.
Very busy already. Let's start playing. And again, we're going to let you join. I know you haven't had a go.
I haven't had a go.
Same principle as the Genius Square, but there is a twist with this, which I'll allow Josh to explain.
I will talk you through the twist. So again, you've got your 7 dice. The first thing you're going to do is roll the 7 dice. You might not be able to see it on camera, but your boards...
Let me try and show you. Come in close here.
Again, you get 2 boards with every set. They're split up into 48 different triangles.
We can see that.
You
So
can see the triangles have got
very straightforward.
The numbers embossed into them, or debossed, I should say even.
And it's in consensual order as well, so you don't have to worry. If you're looking for the higher number, it's going to be lower down the board, okay?
Okay, got it.
And first thing you need to do is put your blockers, which in this case are the little white triangles with stars on, in the corresponding coordinates.
All right, now I want to know, with these, it's the number that's facing
it's
horizontally
the number
up,
that's facing up, and actually to make it work, that is why we've got some dice with 8 numbers on.
I noticed that.
It's very, very, very complicated. There are some real geniuses that invented this game. That's why they call it the Genius Square.
I love it.
And the Genius Star. But we're going to place our blockers in the corresponding places. We've got number 1.
Very, very busy
8.
on this. Sarah,
you know who else this is great for, Yanis? The person that you can never ever shop for.
Yeah.
Like, what do I get Granddad? He's got everything. What do I get my daughter's new boyfriend?
Yeah, or Auntie Anne. You know, that person. And again, this is for that person in your life loves their brain teasers, loves cryptic crosswords, puzzles, Sudoku.
The know-it-alls.
But you want to give them something that challenges them. We got Genius Square, which is fantastic for everybody. This is also a step up. If you've got the Genius Square, you love the Genius Square, now you're looking to test yourself further. But again, those people in your life, and we all know them, that love their puzzles, and now you're looking to challenge them. Okay, so we put in our blockers.
So we placed our blockers, now we've got 9 pieces. So again, like the Genius Square, it becomes a race to put all of your pieces back on the board. And again, out of all just can't wait. At 165, 888 possible combinations, there is always a solution. Just before you start,
there's a trick
in
here.
Roughly 57% of those 165,808,
So
more than half, it is possible to solve the challenge by placing the 2 blue pieces, which have a star, half a star printed on them, together to form the golden star.
Okay.
And so if you really want the challenge, included with the game is a website, dedicated website we built, which will tell you a series of combinations which you know you can solve.
So go to a
using the
website
star.
and you can type in your numbers and they'll tell you whether you can use that or not.
Exactly, and also it can generate possible solutions where you can solve it with the Genius Star. So if you want to be a real boffin, you don't have to, you can split the piece up. I see Joanne's already started, so there's no point me
we are
even
you
doing
are
this.
so
busy. If you do have any
Josh,
questions for Josh, we'd love to hear from you. Do feel free to text in 07860022222. But what we're trying to do with the Happy Puzzle Company are give you games that are engaging, that work your mind, that are fun, and that are going to be different every time. The gameplay is the same, but the combinations always going to be different. When you get a game with over 100,000 possible combinations, you're never going to get through all of those. But the best part is you can play by yourself, you can play with other members of your family. So this is a game that can bring you together. Let's just say you're a couple and you love doing the game. And my wife and I, we play Genius Square. We've actually got the Genius Star as well. We play this. So it allows you to play together. It allows you to play by yourself. Work your brain though. Have some fun with this.
You'll notice this will take, unless
Does
you're
take a bit
super
longer.
quick, it does take a bit longer because obviously it's a bit more difficult.
You just got to think about it a little bit more,
Always
haven't
got
you?
a combination. They've always got a
think you've got
possible
it.
solution.
Now, I've noticed you didn't go for the harder option.
No, I'm not that brave on live
That's
TV.
okay. That's fair.
But actually, I haven't solved this one.
Oh, I thought
This
you were
one's
there.
a bit more tricky. No. No, the thing is, you really want just all the 1 blockers, which make it really easy.
What I would say is sometimes with a Genius Square, you have to tear it all down and start again.
Yep, exactly. But there's always a solution. Courage, perseverance. Oh, have I done it? No, no, I haven't done it there.
Have you?
No.
You've whizzed past me,
But
have you?
you can see.
This is what I love about this, especially you're playing against someone. You get so close, and then you're like, oh no. It's that final little bit.
There's some really challenging pieces in this.
If you
So
ever
the
get
orange piece, the
absolutely
green piece.
floored, and I think this is the biggest compliment we can give, because you showed with the Genius Square, it's very fast paced. Someone's going to be finding a solution quite quickly. This, you can see the step up in difficulty. So again, I am going to say, let's think about those people in your family that you want to push them. You know they love their Sudoku, their cryptic crosswords, their puzzles, and they're looking for something that is a step up. The Genius Star is that step up. And look at your flexies, £5, your first flexi payment, free P&P, and we can guarantee this is going to reach your homes before Christmas. So if you are giving this as a Christmas gift, it will arrive.
Is it challenging
in time for
you,
Christmas.
Josh?
Oh, I know.
Do you
I know.
do you sort of,
Yeah.
as you do it, do you become more adept?
You begin to see patterns, even though they're always different. You begin to notice where bits can go.
Okay,
So you
good.
actually improve as you're playing.
That's good to know. I guess it's a bit the same with Sudoku and that. You know, like the more you do it, you do actually get better. In the beginning, you
Exactly.
feel like, oh, I'm never going to crack this.
Just while
But
we
you
are
do
playing
get
this,
there.
to let you know, the next game we're going to be showcasing is called Lost for Words, and it is another one that the whole team gathered around to play. And that is the biggest compliment that I can give Happy Puzzle Company, is they give you games that brings people in and that anybody can play. Wait for Lost for Words. It's another one. And Lost for Words, I would say, is the game you're going to be playing with all your family. So if you have a large family,
You've
if you
done it.
I've done it!
Oh, you clever thing.
very close with
I
it.
know, I was so close. I wasn't brave enough to put them together, but I've done it. And if
Very
I
well
wanted
done.
to go to the website, including the pack, I could check whether my combination was actually solvable with the Genius Square Star together.
So fun and engaging. Genuinely,
You've done it.
incredibly fun and engaging.
Look how happy I was
Yeah.
when I solved that. That is genuine. I'm not just putting it on for TV. It's a sense of accomplishment. It's achievement there.
That is how I would describe, because Genius, you get that with the Genius Square, but the Genius Star, it feels even sweeter because it is taxing. And there are occasions when I've played and you just sit there, you're stumped, and you do have to sort of tear it all down and start again.
Yeah, you're starting it. Look, it's all about perseverance, okay? Perseverance is great. Perseverance is
Persevere.
skill. They try to get across in schools the whole time. Again, this is award-winning. This has won awards in the US, and it's won awards all over Europe.
We are going to bring you, by the way, your game of the year. We've got that coming up. It's brand new. You've not seen that before. We've also got Lost for Words. I think what we'll do, we'll give you some time to buy. We'll try and help Joanne, and we're going to be back with Lost for Words, which is one for everybody. But check out that price, those flexies, and free P&P. Hello everybody and welcome back. So we've got a fun hour with the Happy Puzzle Company. By the way, if you do want to revisit all the games that we've shared thus far, please go to our website, the recently aired items. You'll be able to find the iconic Genius Square, my favorite game of all time. You've got Be Genius for younger members of your family. We've got the Genius Star, and now we're going to move on to Lost for Words, which Joanne, you love this.
Well, I mean, I love a wordplay game
Brilliant
anyway. So when you sort of introduced it to us, but again, let's just show you, it's not a game that's going to need loads of explanation. Josh, let's get
Yeah, you said the Genius Square was your favourite game. This is my favourite
Oh, is
game.
it?
It's actually my favourite game.
Brilliant game if you've got a large family. Let's say there's, I don't know, 15, 16, 18 of you around, or 6, whatever.
Yeah.
Here's a game you can play to an audience, because everybody can play along, and you have one person who's going to be sort of host, and everyone else gets to guess.
Yeah, so let's say in a crazy world there was like a festive holiday coming up where family gathers together. I know we can't imagine it now, but let's say it was happening.
Yeah.
And you had all the family over. You had people as young as 10. You had your parents. You had grandparents, right up to 100 plus. This is the game.
Nana
you want
Agnes
to get.
sitting in the corner. She can play along.
This-
Yeah, there's Grandad Sandy sleeping in the corner.
Well,
yeah.
this, is
the one-
this will wake him up, I
And
promise you.
after Christmas lunch, this is the game when you're like, so what shall we do? And you had a really good idea. Change the person reading out the.
Oh,
the
definitely,
question.
because
Yeah.
everybody wants to be that person,
Let me
right?
explain this
Explain
to
it,
you,
yeah.
okay? So there are 500 challenges in this game. I think there's a theme here, kind of hundreds of challenges.
Hundreds of
500 challenges to the game, and the idea is very simple. There is a scoring board, there is a timer where you can time to see how many you can get and move along and race to get 15 points. That's great, but actually I just quite like picking up the cards and playing. So the idea is super simple. In these 500 challenge cards, one side of the card shows 4 different words. And I'm going to read out these words to you. Those
Such a good
words
game.
are guard, anti, wait, and sum. Now, you two haven't seen the answers, but what you need to do is you need to come up with a word, the same word that will go either before each of these words, after each of these words, or on some of the cards the word will be before and some will be after, to form 4 completely new words.
Okay.
So it's going to be the same word that you're going to put either before
God,
or after to form
Anti, wait,
4 words.
some.
Yeah, so the words here are guard, anti, wait, and some. What is the word, Janice and Joe, that's going to become either before or after to form
You
4
got it, Joe?
new words?
No.
You can't see
Have
this.
you got
They
it?
haven't played this before.
I think I got it.
What is it? Come on, Janice.
Body.
Body. You are absolutely right.
Oh,
If I
body
turn the
weight.
card
Very
over,
Bodyguard.
it's got
Body
the.
guard.
Do you know what
Well
goes to me?
done.
Antibody.
Yeah.
So one word will give you that little
That
nudge.
gives you that
Yeah,
clue.
and, then
exactly.
and then you go back through all the rest.
So the
Body
word is
guard.
body, bodyguard, antibody, body weight, or some.
Oh, can we have
body.
another one?
Let's
Come
go
on.
again. Right.
It's such a good game.
I'll
And
do-
do you know
I'll
what the
do the
best
next
part?
one.
Again, thinking about Boxing Day, New Year's Eve, anytime you have a large group of friends, don't have to have a large group of friends around, but if you do, thinking of the
I
holiday period,
love it.
reading
Get
those
that
out,
brain working.
everybody can play. It's going to be fun. Bit more fun after a few tipples as well.
I
Right, what's our next one?
I
completely
wasn't even
right.
going to suggest that.
Yeah.
The
So-
4 words here are head, heart, pan, and ear. So again, you're looking for the word that will come either before or after. In some cases,
See, my first reaction was beat, but that doesn't work then. You start going through. So pan.
just whilst I was thinking, right? So imagine this: you're sat round the Christmas table. Joe, as you said, the turkey's not ready. You need to do something to fill the 20 minutes before the turkey's ready. You get this out. One person acts as a
Such
card
a
reader. You
good
pass it
game.
round. This is fabulous. This is the ultimate
Oh
family
my
game.
goodness me.
Earwig.
This
no.
is absolutely great.
Handle,
Come on, we're nearly
earwig.
there. So head, heart, pan, and ear. What is the word?
Have you guys got it in the gallery? Have you
Come
got it
on,
at home?
someone's
right,
gotta get it.
Nutty's
Oh.
been on. So Nutty, the words are head, heart, pan, and ear. Come on, let us know what it is. Have you got it at home? It's a word that relates to all of those that makes a word. £5, over 500 puzzles to solve.
500 challenges,
Oh my
and
gosh.
you're never going to remember these. You get this out at the Christmas table. You get this out on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
This is, you know what? This is the perfect dinner party game.
Yeah.
Okay, because people are having a whale of a time. Again, with this nice tipple.
What are you
Come
thinking,
on, Joe.
Give us a hint.
Okay, well, you know, if you're in a relationship and that person left you, you might have what?
Ache, headache, heartache.
There you
Pa-
go, ache, and again written on the back, heartache, headache.
Panache. That's
Panache.
what I got wrong.
Yeah.
Panache.
So, and you see, actually, you don't think about it like that,
No.
but that's how it works. It's absolute genius,
Oh,
this game. It's so
brilliant.
much fun. Should I have
Oh,
another
that
one?
one's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
all right.
interesting.
Right, I tell you what, I'll do
Yeah, I was
this
going to
one.
say, someone else read it out.
Oh, someone else is going to be Anna's.
Okay.
Come on.
So we have new book, long and light.
What do you think at
New
home?
book, long and light.
Okay, so starlight, starlong, long star.
Wait, Brad, are you able to
Start-
get a bit
start
closer
book.
on that, buddy?
New,
Just so people at home can play. So what word?
born, book born, no. Long,
What are we thinking?
long night, light night. Oh, book, no. Bookworm, longworm, worm, no.
No.
Light, well, hold on, light, no. You were?
Come on, Joanne.
Do you know it?
No. I do not remember all 500 different challenges.
So what happens on the 31st?
I was going to say New Year. Book.
Okay.
Yearbook.
Year.
Oh, New Year, yearbook, year long, and light year.
Light Year.
Yay, well done.
So I guessed the word, you got the
That
word.
is fantastic. Oh, I absolutely love it. You can see why this is my favourite game.
Brilliant game.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
a game.
Okay, can I have one
the
go?
whole
Which
time.
way are we going, guys?
Yeah, just take so we can't see the green
Oh,
side.
okay.
But the thing about this is, right, so you can play this with a family and you've got your 15-year-olds, you've got your 30-year-olds, you've got your 60-year-olds, your 80-year-olds. There's no reason why
And
this
it's not
isn't
about
healthy
general knowledge.
competition.
This is just about having fun. Everybody's going to have an answer. Might not necessarily be the right answer, but everyone is going to have that answer.
The fun
All
is
right,
finding
this
that
one is,
answer.
boys.
Come on, Joe, right.
House, song, love, bath. House, song, love, bath. Oh, everybody at home now, you know there's somebody in your family who's going to absolutely love this. And may I also just say, I've got a few Gabriels and Jesuses in my life. Jesus. Yeah, whose birthday falls around here. So I've got a Gabriel and I've got a Gabriella who were both born on Christmas Day.
Wow.
About 30 years apart, I just want to be clear. So birthday presents as well that everybody can enjoy.
I think I've got it.
You got it.
Bath time, love time, song time.
Love time.
Love time.
Love time. Is that what they call it in your house?
It's love time now. Am I right?
Are you blushing for him? I'm blushing for him.
Oh, I'm guessing I'm wrong.
No,
it's not love time.
it is not.
Oh, okay.
Show me the house party song.
Stick with love, because if you say,
love break.
oh, you're such love.
Really?
No, love, it's a word, everybody. It's a noun. Love. When you describe two people in love, you say, oh, guys, you're such love.
Lovebirds.
Lovebirds.
Lovebird.
Songbird. Housebird.
There
you
Lovebird.
go.
Bathbird.
Bird bath.
Oh, bird bath. Come on. Come on,
So,
Yanis.
Yanis, love time.
Love time.
Love time.
Am I the only one that has love time?
You learn things. Is it
okay.
love time in your house?
Anyway,
that gives you an idea of where we're going with
We're
that
going to give you some love time now to put stuff in your basket, and then we're going to be back in a few moments.
I think it's called shopping time.
Oh,
love
shopping time.
Shopping time.
Love your shopping time.
Okay, so Graham is still ordering, as is Patricia, as is Janet. Lots of you still coming through for this. You know the number. I know we haven't been giving it out because we've genuinely been having just so much fun with Josh and Yanis. It's 0800 051 7878. Just for those of you joining in the fun, thanks for coming and being with us this evening. It is such a great privilege to have your company. And if you've never met us before, this is Yanis.
Hello.
And this is Josh.
Hi.
And I'm Joanne. And Josh very kindly has brought us, thanks to Yanis, because you made the connection, these amazing fun games. And this next one is brand spanking new, right?
Well, let me explain how new. It was only released last week.
Last week?
Last week. Within 2 hours of launch, it sold 400 copies. Awesome. And it is so the Happy Puzzle Company's Game of the Year.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got hundreds of SKUs in our range, and this is what we deem as being the absolute best. And just to add to that, by the way, we launched it last week as a pre-order. We actually only got it delivered into our warehouse at midday today.
Oh, wow. So
that's how new it was.
Can you grab the box, Joanne? It's just behind.
Oh, yes,
so that's how new it. We weren't even sure if we were going to be able to put it on the show, but we took delivery of it. This is absolutely
so
great.
new. It's another one where anybody can play. Have a bit of fun. I'll let Josh explain the gameplay on this, but this is a good occasion to get your whole family around, start playing together. So how do we do it?
So this is red herrings, okay, where you're matching what you see to what you hear. And the idea is to make pairs.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to make 4 pairs on every card. So included in this, there are 400 different challenges. Again, keeping with the theme, hundreds of challenges. You get your little tent and you get your pieces.
And why do we need the tent,
and
Josh?
what you're going to do is
to
you're
stop
going
other people
to
looking?
exactly it's to
a
stop
shield.
other people
Shield.
looking. It's a shield to stop you two cheating. Okay,
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm sure I know what you two are like. Anyway,
Yes,
we're
we
making
are.
sets of pairs.
Right.
So on each of these cards,
Right.
you are going to make 3 pairs of homonyms, and that's
Okay.
where a word is spelt the same, sounds the same, but it has a different meaning. So, for
Okay.
example, fair as in a fairground,
or
and fair
something's
as in
fair.
fair hair.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's
Or
spelt
something that's
F-A-I-R.
fair as in fair
Yeah,
play.
exactly. Where it's spelt the same as same sounds the same, but a different meaning.
Uh-huh.
And now your job is to find the one pair
Yeah.
of homophones where they are spelt differently, sound the same, and again has a different meaning. So an example could be see, like the sea by the beach, and if you're seeing with your eyes,
Oh, okay.
S-E-A, S-E-E.
Got
And we're
it.
going to explain it, and we're going to play
So
it, and
that's
it's
one
going to
you're
be
looking
super
for. That's the
simple.
one out.
The one
Yes.
where they mean different things and they're spelled
Exactly,
differently.
and you get your coloured tokens. And the reason why you've got your coloured tokens, your little shield here, is because you need to work out which of the colours form that pair of homophones where they are, where they basically sound
Sound the same, but spelt differently,
different.
mean
Okay.
differently.
Okay.
That's all you need to
And
think
those are the red herrings.
Okay.
That's what you
Right.
need to find out the red herrings.
Got to find the red herrings.
Right.
So
So-
tell me.
What you need to do is you need to match each of these clues to one of these. So I found quite an easy one, which we're going to start with. So I'm going to read out each of these. So the second born son of Adam and Eve is
Abel.
what? Abel.
Yeah.
Okay. And that would be spelt
A-B-E-L, yeah.
Okay. And then we've got travel towards a place. So if you're traveling towards a place, you would be what?
It's a journey.
Travel towards a place. You can actually call it. I had to look this one up earlier. You can call that repair. Physically,
repair. Yeah, when you-
physically
yeah.
and mentally healthy. If you're physically and mentally
Sound?
healthy. Yeah, but that's not actually one of the answers here,
okay.
Yanis.
Oh,
right.
You've got to
So
match one of
let's-
these.
so-
Oh, yeah.
So Abel.
Yeah.
Abel.
Okay, so we've got 2 Abels.
Yeah. And
Possibly.
that is
The
But-
words are on the actual.
Yes, the words are on the actual card
forgot
up here. I don't know if they can see this on
Yeah.
screen. So a different situation is a...
A different situation is a
Is it different or difficult?
What's over it here?
a
Oh
difficult
no, it's a
situation.
difficult
A
situation.
difficult
You know, I'm trying to
situation
read
is-
it. I'm
You're in a
trying to
fix.
read
It's
it
a fix.
upside down.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a fix, yeah.
Okay.
To place properly is to...
To place,
Place properly.
Fit.
Is fit.
Fit.
Yeah.
To fit, exactly. So to mend something that was broken is...
Repair.
repair,
Okay.
which is the same. So we know that's the same as the travel one.
Exactly. Skilled is...
Yeah. Able.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Now,
able,
what you've done is you've
able.
found 3, but by finding one of them, it actually stops you completing the other pairs, so you might be wrong. So arrange the details is
To arrange the details.
Fix.
Yeah.
is to fix.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the solutions here. You're going to see what you've done right and what you've done wrong.
Okay.
And if you were right, you would have got all of your matching tokens behind your shield. And when you reveal it, if you get it right, you get your point tokens.
Okay.
And it's the first to 15 who wins, basically. So here, to repair is to travel towards a place.
Yeah.
And the answers are shown on the back here. The purple one, which is to mend something that was broken.
Yeah.
Okay, so they both spelt the same, sound the same. A fix is to arrange the details and also a difficult situation. A fit is physically and mentally healthy and also to place something properly. And the red herring here is able, which is the black and the brown one, which is the second son of Adam and Eve, and being skilled at something.
Oh, okay. All right.
So there are 400 different challenges. You can play with the shields and you can play with
Let's-
the tokens.
Let's do it because I'm conscious of time. We do have to move on shortly. Let's do one more quick one, and then we've got to move on to our next game.
Oh my goodness me. So do you see how Josh was doing that? So it's basically you match the tile color to the definition and the solution is on the back. And you always want to be the one finding the red herring.
I
It's
can
as
tell you,
simple
by
as
the way,
that.
400 orders in 2 hours is unprecedented for us.
Pre-orders.
This was pre-orders,
Yeah.
exactly. I mean,
Wow.
pre-orders
For the
mean it's
game
more
of the
difficult.
year.
Yeah.
Within 2
Brand
hours,
new.
and that's just kind of shot up since
Again,
then.
this is a nice one for all levels, but anyone who loves problem solving,
Yeah.
brilliant.
So there's a bit of general knowledge needed
yeah.
here. And with 400 challenges, I mean, even I don't know the answer to every single one of these because there's 8 on each.
Well,
But
repair, who even knew that traveling was
we
repair?
learn.
So we're
Yeah.
learning,
Okay.
aren't we?
So on a ship, they mark the passage of time is what? Do you know?
Mark the passage of time.
Figure?
Again, there's some general knowledge required here. It's actually bells.
Oh, okay.
So consumed is, so if you consume something,
You ate.
Ate.
Ate,
Okay.
A-T-E.
And which one? ATE,
Yeah.
exactly. The next one, to calculate is
To figure.
Yeah,
to figure, exactly. To equally distance from the ends or sides. Equally
middle.
distant from the ends or sides
Yeah.
is middle, exactly. Then we've got a form of ice skating.
Figure.
Figure of eight,
skating,
yeah.
exactly. Well,
Figure.
figure.
Oh,
Figure
figure.
skating.
Figure.
Skating,
Exactly.
yeah.
The jingle on
figure
Santa's sleigh is
Bells.
bells, exactly. So we've got your 2 matching ones there. The number of Santa's reindeer,
8.
8.
8. I found this out the other day. There's
So
8.
8 and 8.
And there you've got your homophones there, you've got your red herrings. They would be your matching pair. If you'd have got that right, you'd have got your scoring token. But to finish this one off, where the piggy is in the children's
In the
game.
middle.
In the middle. And again, that one would match with the orange one, which
One
is the
thing
equally
you'd be doing at
distant.
home, we're saying the answers out loud, but everyone will be doing the little tiles, and
Yeah.
then you do your reveal and see if you're right or wrong.
Exactly. You put this in the middle. It's quite hard to read upside down,
That's
showing
okay.
on
Or back
camera.
to front,
but
yeah.
So
Honestly,
giftable. What we will need to do, unfortunately, is move on. We've got one more game to share with you, so check out those baskets, and we'll be back. Welcome back. We've got our final game with Josh and the Happy Puzzle Company. It is another fantastic puzzle, a little brain teaser for you. It's one, though, where we get the opportunity to play by ourselves, and we can also say, I know we haven't brought the price on the screens, but when we were having a production meeting, you were saying that our price was beating your price.
yeah, it was, which is amazing.
Yeah, so we have got a very good price.
Don't tell the bosses.
We are going to play. Let's get that price onto your screens and wait till you see this. So really affordable, such a good price point if you are thinking about buying this
Wow.
as a present for somebody.
Wow, so that's
$14.99.
£2 cheaper than ours with delivery.
$14.99.
That is amazing. So again, so this
Free
is
P&P. Can you believe we've got free P&P?
it's amazing, absolutely amazing. This is Quixagons. This is exclusive to the Happy Puzzle Company, and this is brand new for 2024. This is by a genius inventor called Mark Langley. It's such a simple game. There are 136 multi-level challenges, and I'm going to tell you how we play this, Joe, and I'm going to set you off playing it. But just when you're playing it, bear in mind it's such a kind of mindfulness game. It's very relaxing. It's therapeutic, even though it's a puzzle. It is very therapeutic.
So for people that are lying in bed at night and they cannot switch their brains off, and you know how people are always been telling you to be mindful, and you might have tried like meditation, you might have tried listening to the Om music, but your brain just won't switch off. And truthfully, this is the kind of thing that is so absorbing. If you don't want to build puzzles because they take up loads of space, this may be a fantastic alternative that you could have by your bedside. You could literally set up and start playing. Genuinely, I really want you to think about that.
We've got a booklet. You go through your challenges, and it ranges from easy, obviously, to hard, and then to wizard.
Exactly. So you've got 4 levels. You've got starter, junior, expert, wizard. They get progressively harder, and it's very, very easy. Okay. So what you do is you will choose a challenge as shown in the booklet. So if we hold that up here.
So each one of these pictures is a challenge.
Exactly. And the challenge will tell you 2 things. It will tell you the central piece that you need to start with. So in the case of, Joe, should we start with S1? That's the first one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and it tells you that we're going to put the blue piece in the middle. Right?
Yeah.
The other thing it will tell you is you need to keep this open for a minute. It will tell you the position and the colours and the patterns of parts of the pieces, but not all of them.
Right.
And what you need to do is you need to surround your central piece or pieces, depending what level you go for, because some of the harder levels have got multiple central pieces.
Right.
You need to surround the central piece so that whenever you have 2 quixagons touching, and that's these little pieces, that the pattern and the colour are the same.
Unbelievable,
so they match.
yeah.
So in the case of S1, it's giving you a bit of information, but not all the information. So each of these quixagons is split up into kind of 6 different triangles.
Right.
So for each one of these, it's showing you the outer 3, but not the inner 3.
Oh.
So it gives you a bit of information, and what you need to do is you need to use logical deduction, problem solving, to try and surround the central piece.
Okay, I've got to give this a go.
Just while we're doing that, I'll flick through the booklet.
Oh, but I need the book to do the challenge.
I'm going to show you. Just a quick
Yeah,
flick
that's
through
a
the
small problem.
So you
and
can
obviously,
see page after page after page, and it gets progressively harder and harder and harder until you enter the wizard zone.
Yeah,
okay,
less
there you go,
information.
Joanne. I'll put that
Oh,
down.
please, can I have a try, please?
also worth noting, by the way,
Yes.
solutions are at the back of the booklet.
Okay.
But it's very, very, very simple. Now, this isn't a game like the Genius Square where each one's going to take sort of 10, 15, 20 seconds. These puzzles are going to take a few minutes, up to 5, 6, 7 minutes. But it's great. It's very peaceful. Okay, you can take this on holiday. There's very few pieces. Okay, it's absolutely
John,
fantastic.
Sandra, well done. It's another game where this is a really good shout. If you're looking for a puzzle for yourself or for somebody, because this is not about getting lots of people around or you need other players to enjoy this. You're challenging yourself. And it's so nice to be able to go through those challenges. So you progressively get harder and harder and harder. If this is something you instantly switch to, then you can jump in at a slightly latter stage and then really tax yourself from expert to wizard. Obviously, expert and wizard, different levels. You're really going to
They are much less information,
Yeah.
more central pieces. The pieces, actually, if you have a look at them, they're all different shapes with patterns on. It's really, this is a substantial game.
Beautiful, yeah.
Okay, they're very nice to look at. This is a great looking game. You put this on the sideboard. Again, unlike some other games like you said, Monopoly, you're not invested for an hour. Okay, this isn't 30 seconds like the Genius Square.
No.
But this is a great puzzle to play for sort of 5, 6 minutes. You leave this on the sideboard.
Yeah.
People see this, they're going to ask what this is. It's
What
absolutely
is
great.
this?
This develops problem solving. It develops spatial awareness. It develops hand-eye coordination, colour matching, pattern matching.
Has to match.
So you're going to put this one here. So you've done your top bit. You've got your central quixagons.
Oh,
bit,
so I don't...
The
so
blank bits you've
yes.
already filled in.
Oh, I see. So I'm making a mistake with that.
So the
okay.
piece that's going to connect here is
That
that
one.
one.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you're
Yeah.
starting to. So you've
So
actually
did you think there was a
got it.
layer? Did you think there was a layer?
I thought there was a layer
No,
in
so the
between.
blank layer is the
So-
mystery bit that you
Right,
need to fill in.
okay.
So you've actually solved half the puzzle already, bearing in mind this is the first level on the starter section.
Okay. So
but-
there.
So you've done this one.
And then,
It's just so therapeutic. You take this out.
And then-
it's lovely.
no, it's got to have the dot.
Yes,
No.
the only information you've got is the outside bits. For the
Oh
moment.
my
You got
goodness.
It. You had it there.
If I turn it, I mean, look, you can see how much more difficult some of these get. You've got
Are
to
you
fill
sure?
so many more spaces with
It's where they
limited
touch.
information.
It's only where they
Yes,
touch.
but it doesn't match at the bottom. Look,
No,
I've
it
got to
does.
have,
Yeah,
I've got to
yeah,
have a
you're
yellow
right. I
dot
apologise.
there.
I
You
didn't
see?
see that bit.
Yeah,
So I've got
exactly.
to have a yellow dot at the bottom. So I think it might be this one.
I think you're absolutely
See?
spot
That's
on.
gotta
there.
be there
And
like
you are
that.
now 4/6 of the way to solving S1, the
I'm
first level on the
getting there
starter
now.
challenge.
So now,
So
now
that
I
inner
need to have
ring
the triangle.
is the one that, those are the mystery ones that we
Yeah,
don't
so the
know
reason
what
why
it
it's
is.
blank is you don't know what pieces need to go there, and that's the puzzle. That's what you need to work out.
Perfect.
It's very simple. Look, I've explained the rules.
Yeah.
You can now pick it out. You
Oh
know
my
how to play
gosh,
this
it's
game within
so
seconds.
exciting.
Come on, John.
That's
know.
not it. Okay, that does make it a bit more. No,
And the
it's
thing
not
is,
that
because a
one.
lot of these pieces look very similar, it's almost like a jigsaw. You know, when you're looking around for the missing piece,
Yeah.
it's a jigsaw, it's a puzzle. You're looking for the correct piece that fits.
Awesome. Joanne, unfortunately,
No,
we have to
I
move
want
on.
to do it. I've got to solve it.
We've eaten into our second hour. We're already 20 minutes in. So, unfortunately, we do need to move on. Do make sure to check out your baskets. But can we say a huge thank you to
Massive
Josh?
thank you, Josh,
Thank
honestly.
you.
Love everything that you brought. Genuinely,
Amazing.
buddy.
Thank
mean-
you so much for having me on.
And I just have to say, this for me, and we really have finished on a complete high. I don't think there's a bad one in the bunch. Would you agree? But for those of us, and I definitely count myself in, who really need something that you can totally just, stop for 5, 10, 15 minutes and really absorb yourself in something that just stops your brain, slows everything down, and they say that's so good for everything. It's good for your digestion, it's good for your heart, it's good for your head. They say it might even help you live longer if you can
Good for your
be
mental
mindful.
well-being.
Yeah, just really, really good. And I think we all know somebody who's literally spinning out. I mean, it might be the person who's organizing Christmas, it might be the parent. And also if you're worried about somebody who is a little bit bored, and I have to say, I've got a friend who is laid up at the moment. She fell in some big heels, and for the next 8 weeks she's going to have to sit still, and it's going to drive her. She's a very busy mom, stir crazy. This would be amazing. If you're looking for something,
Very
if you've got
busy.
children who are really fidgety,
Well, Gillian,
super
Rose,
duper
David.
bright children that are fidgety. I have 2 nephews who are like off the chart clever, but they cannot sit still. And sometimes, you do need to sit still when you don't want kids charging around airports and things like that. My dad, can I just say, my dad, this is amazing. His birthday's in February. There's no risk of him watching right now. I am 100% going to get this for my dad because it would just be so nice to just calm him down and keep him going. And he would just want to keep going with it. And of course, that's great for concentration. That's great for peaceful. I'm in love. Like
Just
you've
to
had
remind
your
you-
favorite. You've
yeah.
got your favorite.
Yeah, everyone's got their
I
favourite.
think this is my favorite.
Just to let you know, our price, it is market beating. It's even beating the price on the Happy Puzzle
Go on our
Company's
website,
website.
you'll pay more.
And you have to pay P&P there with us. It is free P&P today. We're giving you a flex season. We're giving you such a giftable game. Remember, everything on the show will arrive before Christmas. If you want to revisit all the games that we've showcased thus far, please go to the recently aired items on our website, and you'll be able to see the Genius Star, both XL and regular, the Genius Square.
the Genius Square.
Genius Square, yeah.
And it is worth saying that. I want our people to do this because if you're watching right now and you're thinking, what do I get my Secret Santa? This is what you
This
get
is
your
Secret
Secret
Santa,
Santa.
yeah.
What do I get for my colleague at work? Can I just say, if you are in, and I have got 2 Secret Santas next week, 2, not 1, 2, our limit was £15. This will do for both of those. This will do absolutely beautifully for
Great
both
Secret
of those.
Santa gift. Great.
And you're thinking about your
Absolutely.
colleagues, you think, and also just go to the recently aired section. Jake's got it up for you right now, and shop. Fill up your gift cupboards, because this, for your present cupboards, because then the neighbor turns up with a present. I don't have a present. Yes, you do. You've got a great present, and it turns into the end of the evening game as well.
We got to move on, everybody. So we're going to give you some time to buy. Big thank you to Josh and the
Thank
Happy
you,
Puzzle
Josh.
Company.
Thank
You
you.
can follow them on social media at.
Happy Puzzle Company, you'll find us all lots of exciting stuff.
We're going to have you back ASAP.
Yeah.
I know it's the busiest time of year for Josh, so we are unlikely. I just want to say this to you right now. We are unlikely. So just mentioning it's on the website, on the recently aired, we are unlikely. I tried because I'd like to have had Josh here with me at the weekend. Is that
won't-
not true?
we
We're
won't be able to get
unlikely
Josh
to have
back
him
in.
back before Christmas. So if this is already on your brain, in fact, I'm going to go as far as to say we won't be having Josh
We know.
back
I
before
know
Christmas
this.
because
I
we
know
tried.
this for a fact that this is the last time you're going to be able to see a Happy Puzzle Company before Christmas. Obviously, we're going to have you back. I know in the new year you got some very exciting things
Really
happening.
exciting stuff.
But as it goes for the Happy Puzzle Company, this is going to be the last time you're going to see Josh until 2025. So please, please make sure to check out those baskets and go to the recently aired item.
And because it's December, we can now say, because we're not going to see Josh again, a very happy Christmas and
Thank you.
very, very good New Year to you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much
It's been
for coming.
great being here. Thank you, everyone.
We will
All
be
right,
moving on.
well, on we go.